Okay. Prior to the 1990s, most economists assumed that the unemployment rate and the inflation rate were negatively correlated. That is, when unemployment goes down, inflation goes up, and vice versa. Table 5.7 shows unemployment and inflation data for the period 1990 through 2016. Make a scatter plot for these data. Based on your diagram, those that appear that support the historical claim, the links between unemployment and inflation rates. Okay. So to do a scatter plot, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an L-shaped graph or L-shaped. Okay, and what I'm going to do is it's my unemployment rate is my X, I believe. Unemployment. I don't know why I wrote that there. Rate is X, and then inflation rate will make Y. Rate will make Y. Okay. So my unemployment rate, my highest one, I go up to 9. So I'll just go. It's kind of weird because I start at 5. I could put a break in here because I don't need to use all this stuff. I don't need to use all this. It looks like my lowest one's at 4. So I'm going to put a break in here from 0 to 4, and then I'm going to go to 9. I don't know if I have one higher than 9. Oh, I need to go to 10. Sorry. Okay, so I'll go by ones. Inflation rates. It looks like this one, what's the highest one? We got a 0 there, negative, but we set to 0. Okay. Looks like our highest one might be 6. Yeah, so let's go to 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we're going to plot the points. I know you've done this before. 5.6, 5.4. This is going to be tedious and not the best at doing this. 6.8, 4.2. 7.5, 3.0, 6.9 and 3.0, okay, 6.1 and 2.6, 5.6 and 2.8, so 5.6, 2.8, 5.4, 3.0, 4.9, 2.3, 4.6 and 2.3, that right there, 4.3 and 2.2, 4.0 and 3.4, 4.2 and 1.8 goes there. 5.8, 1.6 goes there. 6.0 and 2.3 goes there. 5.5 and 2.7 goes there. 5.1 and 3.4 goes there. 4.6 and 3.3 goes there. 4.6 and 2.8 goes there. 5.8 and 3.8. 9.3 and 0. Interesting. 9.6 and 1.6, and 9.6 and 1.6, 8.9 and 3.2, 8.1 and 2.1, 1, 2.1, 7.4 and 1.5, 6.2 and 1.6, 5.3 and 0, 0, and then 4.9 and 1.3. Okay, so you've got kind of hard to tell. We're kind of all over the place here. I'm not seeing, and I don't know if I want to type all these in the calculator, but I'm not really seeing a really significant correlation here. Okay, there does not appear to be. Um, it looks like the correlation would be nearly 0, which would be no correlation. So what I would say is um, there does not, because you can't really, as X increases, what's Y doing? Well, it's kind of all over the place. It may be slightly decreasing, but it's not significant. There's not appear to be a link between the unemployment and inflation rate. Inflation rates. So basically, we can't really say their claim is true based on our diagram.